Huge win for Alabama last week against Georgia. Never in doubt. Well, it went down to the wire, though, at the end. And so the question becomes, is Alabama hung over now? Is this a flat spot at Vanderbilt? Can we trust Vanderbilt as a big dog, or does the tide roll again? No pun intended. I'm going to let you know how to play this game and make some money. Free analysis, free play coming up in just a moment. Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV, breaking down your 4:15 Eastern game Saturday afternoon on SEC Network. Alabama at Vanderbilt, and lowest ticket price still over $100 as we head into the weekend. So this is a high-profile game. It'll be well attended by both sides. And the question becomes, is this a flat spot for Alabama after they looked so good early on against Georgia, then allowed the Bulldogs to come back, almost steal that game at the end, now have to travel and lay 3.5 touchdowns after winning straight up as a home dog? Never a good spot. So let's start first with my simulation. 10,000 games simulated through the database each and every week. And the average win in this game is Alabama by 26. So I do think the line is a little bit short. Once again, current market lines, we check the WagerTalk live odds screen, is around minus 23. My simulation favors Bama on average winning by over 26 points. Now, that 3 points lower in the point spread probably is justified if there is a flat letdown spot here. I'm not going to try to guess if Alabama comes in flat or not. I'm going to look at the total instead. And the reason being is that I think Vanderbilt does have some backdoor cover potential in this game. Now, the line should be higher based on my ratings, 26, but Vanderbilt is a good offensive team that's averaging 44.5 points a game this season, over 6 yards per play. They run for over 200 yards a game, nearly 5 yards per rush in their home games. Those numbers I gave you, by the way, are their home games so far this season. But their offense is explosive. Obviously, this is a step up in class after playing Virginia Tech and Alcorn State at home. Overall, they've played 4 games. 2-0 straight up at home, 0-2 on the road. In fact, the home team is a perfect 4-0 straight up and against the spread in every Vanderbilt game this season. Overall, when you factor in those road games, they're still averaging 37 points a game, almost 6 yards per play still, over 4.5 yards per carry, over 8.5 yards per pass. And the passing offense is what jumps out to me, because averaging over 8.5 yards per pass means they do have some ability late in this game to maybe get a garbage touchdown and sneak within the spread. So instead of trying to guess the point spread here, I think the over 54 is worth a look for a couple reasons. First of all, as we check the WagerTalk live odds screen, we see that this total is currently sitting 54.5 after opening 54, a little bit of bump up to 54.5. We know Bama can put some points up. We saw it last week against a really good Georgia defense. Bama put up 28 fast, went to sleep a little bit, and then gave up some yardage as Georgia came from behind to almost win that game. Overall, though, the two teams combined for over 1,000 yards of offense. Now, Georgia, Alabama, very good offensive teams, but they were considered two of the best defensive teams in the country. So I do think Vanderbilt can move the ball in this game, especially late in the second half if Alabama starts putting some backups in. And I'm not going to look at Bama's recent results against Vandy. I know they've blown them out here in recent years. I want to look at Caleb DeBoer, the new head coach for Alabama, look at his numbers the last 2 seasons when he coached at Washington and see how he did as a road favorite. And the numbers aren't great, actually. In fact, the last 2 seasons at Washington as a road favorite, they were just 3-5 against the spread and just 1-3 his first season at Washington. In fact, they lost outright his first 2 games as a road favorite. Now, I know Bama already won at Wisconsin this year, and they put up over 40 points in that game. But I do think the defense, if they come a little bit flat, which is obviously very understandable after beating Georgia as a home dog, high-profile game, they've got some huge games on deck as well, including South Carolina next week, and then followed by Tennessee, another one of the biggest games of the season. Then if they come a little bit flat, I think it very well could show on the defensive end, especially late in the game. So Alabama can definitely put some points up here against a suspect Vandy defense, but I think Vanderbilt might be able to score late as well. So I'm going to stay away from the side. Once again, I predict a 26-point win. I do have a little concern about a flat spot, so I think the over 54.5 is the best way to play this game on Saturday afternoon, 4:15 Eastern on the SEC Network. Hey, comment below. What are your thoughts? Do you think Alabama comes in flat? Is Vandy worth a look as a big home dog? Or does the tide roll once again? No pun intended. Comment below. I read all the comments, and I reply back here on WagerTalk TV. Thumbs up, like these free play videos, and I'll keep them coming. Give it a thumbs up, like, and there'll be more to come. And when you subscribe here to the channel, make sure you click that bell for an instant alert so you know when my college football top 25 videos ready every week, and also my NFL Fade the Public video for Week 5 this weekend here on the channel. And also, of course, throughout the week, free play videos for baseball, basketball, and football on a daily basis. Click that bell for an instant alert. And if you'd like to get my official best bets, and why wouldn't you? I'm ranked number 1 this season in Units 1 at WagerTalk in college and pro football combined. Regular season off to a 20-11 start, including 5-1 last week in college and pro football. We are 10-4 the 2 weeks before, so that's right, 15-5. 75% run over all the last 3 weeks. We are red hot in college and pro football, and I love LOVE, love the card on both Saturday and Sunday this weekend. So check out my best bets right now at WagerTalk.com. And if you want football only, if you're a football only player, and many of you are, nothing wrong with that, we do have a 30-day sampler right now for just $199. FBALL30 is the promo code. Gets college and pro football for the next 30 days and nights. Every best bet I release to my personal clients are the same games I'm personally using each and every day. This is my 29th season as a full-time professional sports handicapper. You get the exact same games I'm winning with every day. 30 days for $199. FBALL30 is the promo there. If you want all sports, if you want the baseball playoffs as well, we entered the baseball postseason on a 31-13 hot streak in baseball. It's been fantastic this year. 7 days sampler for just $77 this week only. No promo code needed. 7 days for $77. Or if you want to add basketball, the NBA's right around the corner. Starts in a couple weeks. I am number 1 all-time in profit in the NBA at WagerTalk.com. I know it's hard to believe, number 1 baseball, number 1 basketball, number 1 football, but it's true. I've done this for a living for over 29 seasons now, and I've isolated the sports I do best. I do football, baseball, and basketball, college and pro. That's 5 sports, and when you get a 1-year all access, you get every sport, every play, every day, and you get a huge discount when you use promo code SM365. Once again, I'm bringing it back. I've offered it for 3 weeks now. Many of you have gotten on board, but I know a few of you have lingered and watched winner after winner pass you by, including 15-5 the last 3 weeks in football alone, and the NBA is about to start. 1 year straight of all sports, that's just $3 a day, just $1 a play with promo code SM365. You don't have to memorize the promo codes or the special offers. Take your time, figure out what works best for you. Go to my page right now. I have them all listed there on the homepage below the daily best bets and the daily free play. Check out a free play almost each and every day as well on my page, and you also see the special offers. Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com. Hey, get there quicker with shortcut WT.buzz/SM. Follow me on X and Instagram at Steve Merrill, 2 R's, 1 L, at Steve Merrill on X and Instagram. And stay tuned right here to Wager Talk TV for some more great free betting content coming up next.